Good evening. Welcome to tonight's edition of Late Night Sauce. My name is Mario. I'm here with Noah. And tonight we have two lovely guests, would you say, Noah?
I would say.
We have two of our, not just, what's the word I want to use?
I don't know. Let me be honest.
We have two of East Greenwich, Warwick. We're Warwick, technically, right? The address is Warwick.
Well, let's just count both.
The Warwick two of East Greenwich, Warwick's finest bartenders here. We have Emily Branch and Amanda Lyman. Welcome to the podcast, girls.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, yeah. Well, we've been trying to get some female guests from the service industry here to get some perspective on, what you're seeing out there in the bar scene. And I'm pretty sure you've seen a lot more than the average bartender does around here. So let's just see what's going on in those heads of yours there, because I have a lot of questions for both of you. So, Noah, you have you want to start out with some questions for the girls?
What?
You heard me. You heard me.
I mean, we could always, I feel like it's been a while. We could always go back to like the old bread and butter, I mean, feel free either one of you to go first. But when you walk into a bar, as a patron, not as a customer.
Yeah, we're going to ask you how you feel as a patron going into a bar, and then we're going to ask you how being the bartender of the bar, dealing with the patrons' reactions. So let's start out with the whole. Let's start out with
You're going to a bar, you walk in, maybe it's a place you've never been before. What's the first thing that you notice? What's the first thing that'll catch your eye, when you go in?
Amanda, go.
Going into a bar?
Going into a bar.
Yeah.
First time?
I mean, you can go in, sit down, first drink happens, the initial experience. Yeah.
I normally look around first for what I'm in the mood to drink and what they have.
Okay.
Strictly alcohol first, huh? I like that. It's your mindset.
Absolutely.
Straight to the point.
I like that because there's nothing worse than a bartender going up to somebody saying, "Hey, what can I get you to drink?" "Oh my God, I don't know." And
right.
half an hour goes by, they still don't know. Because that happens a lot lately.
It happens so
Of course
often.
it does.
Yeah. So alcohol first. I like that.
That's usually my priority, is just to look around and kind of figure out what I'm getting, and then after that, I'll, sit and see how long it takes for the bartender to acknowledge me, and if they ask if I want something to drink,
Do you ever feel like you've been ignored?
Sometimes, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
How's that feel?
Not good.
No.
Not good. I don't want to be the one to ignore someone, so I always greet them right away.
Yeah, being ignored is not fun, Noah.
No, I've been ignored plenty of times.
It didn't feel good, did it?
Why is everyone laughing?
Emily, let's go with you on this one there, because I know you've attended a bar or two in your day, so let's
one or two.
One or two, yeah.
I think for me the first thing is the music.
Okay.
Do I like the music? The music sets the tone for the whole environment.
What do you prefer for music? What's your number one choice of music for a bar?
It depends. I'm an R&B girl.
Really? I never knew that.
Oh yeah.
Who's your favorite R&B? Not genre, but favorite R&B group or artist or 80s, 90s, 2000s.
No, I definitely. Well, I grew up with the early 2000s, late 90s R&B.
Okay.
But now
Jagged
more,
Edge and
Jodeci and Usher.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
But now I'm definitely a Weekend girl. I like the Weekend a lot.
Okay.
So if he's playing, I'm staying.
I know Weekend was considered
R&B.
R&B. I didn't know that. I thought, I'm not a big Weekend guy, so I didn't know. I know he was considered R&B. I kind of thought he was more.
You don't like The Weeknd, or you just don't listen to him?
I don't listen to him, but I also don't. I didn't consider him R&B. I kind of thought he was more mainstream dance type.
No. No.
Maybe R&B's changed since I've been around.
He has those songs definitely.
Those end up being kind of popular.
Yeah. But he has a lot of more chill.
Okay.
Gotta go the deep cuts, bro.
Yes, the deep cuts. So the music, number one. If I don't like the music, I don't know what I'm gonna say. But after that, it's I go look at the crowd and be who's here tonight? What kind of people are there? If it's a sausage fest, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna stay long. I need the girls to be there, and there needs to be a good ratio. You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
You don't like too much sausage, huh?
No.
I understand that. So
just a little bit, a
little bit of sausage.
A dose of
okay.
sausage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. So, Amanda, how old are you?
24.
24. Oh, you're a little puppy here.
Child.
Emily, you're 24, 23?
Stop it.
How old are you?
I'm 31.
You're in your 30s. When the hell did you turn 30?
Yeah, last year.
You've been working here for like 3 years. We're not getting invited to the 30th birthday party, I guess. No.
I wasn't. Sorry, I was in DR for my.
Well, you know
30th
what? She was at
birthday.
the doctor's on her 30th birthday.
I went with Indy to LA for his 30th birthday. I could have been.
Indy's
there for
30th?
that. Yeah.
Oh,
That's where I went to.
I know it was his birthday.
Yeah, it was his
Oh,
birthday.
I know you went. I know it was his birthday.
I
Oh.
could have been invited to a destination birthday, but that's fine.
He's already mad that I didn't invite him to my housewarming party, so we're not even gonna go there.
I convinced you to have the housewarming party, and then speaking of, you did it on the one weekend that I was in LA with Indy. the only vacation I've gone on in like the past and like prior like 6 months. I feel like that's the same thing. The 6 months before, 6 months after. Only time I'm gone.
It wasn't intentional.
I feel like it was.
It was. Why would I do that?
You can cut the tension with a knife right now. Wow. Good Lord. Good Lord. I think we're getting off topic here. Now. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Bring up personal things,
It sounds like you did though.
I didn't bring it up even. Emily brought it up.
But it got personal for you.
You just said Indy's.
It got personal for you.
What do you mean?
You just said Indy's birthday in California, and it made me think of that. I'm like, yeah, I still owe Noah a party for sure.
You do, yeah.
Oh.
Once you like, move
It'll
your
happen.
house, you got time.
Don't worry, it'll happen.
All right then. So Emily been working here for what, 3 years now? 4 years? When did you start?
I
It was
started
before
in
COVID.
2019.
I can't do math. How
Early
many years is that,
2019.
Noah?
Fuck. I can't.
4 years.
That's 4 years. 4 years here at the trap.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of ups and downs in this place in those 4 years. COVID really killed us.
So many.
But we bounce back. That's what we do. We're family here, so we try to bounce back.
Yeah, I did the takeout days during COVID.
I wasn't around for them, but I heard about
It
it.
was rough, but it was great at the same time. It was wild.
Right, and
Feels
then-
like a fever dream.
Right? Well, we got Amanda's just starting out with us here at the Trap Safe House family here. And what you feel so far? What are you thinking about it so far? I mean, I'm going to put it out there and let me know if you agree with my statement. I know you're still new and you're maybe afraid to kind of share your feelings on this, but I'm not afraid to share mine.
Okay.
And I want to say this place here, I've been working in the restaurant business probably, since before you were born, actually. That's kind of sad, but it's true. I want to say this building has some of the biggest misfits, psychopath type staff that we find a way to make it work together and love each other, and we have fun. I never thought the combination of the personalities we have in this building with our main crew would mesh as well as it does. And how do you feel about that? Like, do you see any of that? Do you think it's
Yeah.
something you can vibe with? Or
Yeah,
afraid
no,
to? Because some people get intimidated by us. I mean, we got a strong clique of this, the soul of this building.
Oh
And
yeah.
our staff, it's diverse but strong in different ways.
People
So
used
people do
to
get
get
scared
me
off.
out of here upstairs.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I definitely agree with you that there's a strange combination of people, but I feel like everyone gets along, and I absolutely love that. I've been in multiple different types of settings. I've been in dive bars, and I honestly started out in a diner. And
Okay.
yeah, no, I've been all over the place, and this just has a very different group of people.
You're
who
not a
all
Rhode
get
Island
along.
girl neither.
No, I'm not.
She's
Where
a
you from?
Massachusetts girl.
I'm from
Oh.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts girl. So it's a little different when Massachusetts girls and Rhode Island girls get together too, because
Right.
Rhode Island girls
So
can be
I've
very
heard.
mean.
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
I'm looking in your direction. I'm not looking at you.
I feel like it's one and the same though. Like New England girls, just New England people in
Right.
general are like different breed, you know?
Right.
Yeah, I guess.
No, I grew up on the line. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. I'm Rhode
Yeah.
Island and Mass.
Where'd you grow
I'm-
up?
She's Seacon.
I grew up in
Oh,
Seacon.
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 That's basically
That's
Rhode Island.
literally
Let's
Rhode
go.
Island.
Come on.
Basically,
It's Rhode Island with the Olive Garden on
You're
that
like
side of it
annexing
instead of this
them,
side.
you
Yeah,
Right, exactly. It's the same thing. So if you're calling them crazy, I'm crazy too. So
I don't know any crazy girls from Seacon though.
Well, you know Amanda. So.
you just smell
I mean,
He's not crazy.
it. You don't know me yet.
Yeah, I know crazy. Trust me. I can tell in the first 5 minutes when
All right.
crazy's there. I don't
That's
want to
fair.
see it if I'm wrong. Trust me, I don't want to see it if I'm wrong.
I won't show you, Mario. You're in the clear.
That's good to know. It's good to know. All right, so now we're gonna go a different route on this here because now you're the bartender, and we're gonna ask that perspective of the questioning, and you know, we're gonna dig a little deeper into the souls of these two lovely girls here, and we're gonna get some truths. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh God.
But I'm gonna have to make myself another kettle and soda soon, so I'm gonna try to get this going quickly. Tonight's unofficial sponsor of Late Night Sauce is Kettle One Vodka. We're still waiting for the Netherlandians.
I don't know.
Netherlandian people. What do you call the people in the Netherlands? Netherlandians?
I can look it up for you.
It's not that
Netherlandians?
Netherlandians. No, it's Neverlandians. She's right.
Right?
They don't even want to cut us that check for
Probably
the, you know, we're still waiting to get it. You know, we're not going to quit drinking Kettle One because you're not paying us. So just so you know. And so, Amanda,
Yes.
24 years old.
Yes.
People can't see you because it's not a video podcast, but you know, good-looking girl, very,
Thank you.
very pleasant, like friendly vibe.
Thank you.
I'm assuming you're sexually active in the community.
I try to be.
She tries to be. Now, you got. You're missing my. I'm leading up to the question on
sorry.
this, okay?
Wow,
I'm trying to lead up to the
All
question,
yeah,
okay?
Go ahead, say the question.
What turns you off on a customer trying to hit on you while you're bartending?
Oh my God, everything about it. Everything about it.
Really?
I'm
So-
gonna play the game though. If
Okay.
they're gonna hit on me, I'm gonna play the game because I want the tip. I want to make the money.
The money. The tip,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah,
Just get that straight, you know.
okay.
Yeah,
Get it
oh,
straight,
yeah,
right?
sorry.
I don't know.
Yes. Okay.
Specific kind of tip, just the money. No, I hate
So
every
there's
part
no
about it.
there's no chance in the world a guy can be like
Absolutely
hitting on
not.
you at a bar and
No.
have a shot at taking you on a nice seafood dinner.
No,
No.
no shot.
Really?
I got
Yeah.
a question.
Oh.
Oh.
Have you ever gone home with a guest before?
No,
Oh.
Never?
nope, and I never will.
She's 24. She's not enough time yet.
What do you
No, I
mean?
still won't.
She's been in the restaurant industry forever, so
I don't know,
figured
it's just
like
a-
18.
It's a turn
6
off
years.
for me. I don't know why.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it?
If
okay.
you're my guest and you're flirting with me, I'm just genuinely not interested in you. I'm interested in your money, and that's it.
Okay.
I'm in
Honesty's
a certain,
good. Honesty's good. I like
Yeah.
that.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm in
into
a
it.
certain mindset when I'm at work,
Okay.
and my mindset is I'm here to make money. I'm here to do my job, and that's that. And if you're coming in here and you're interested in me, that's great. But meet me out at the bar later if you're interested in me. You know?
Well, that's flirting.
Yeah, but
With a guy with a.
but when I'm here, I'm
but
working.
but here's the thing: if you're working and a guy goes, "So what do you hang out on your nights off? Maybe we can get a drink."
Yeah, usually I just kind of
You
brush
make up
that
you
off.
make up fake bars and
Yeah,
send them
I
to you
I
somewhere.
normally brush it off. I'm
brush it off, huh?
I'm usually genuinely not interested.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So where do you do meet your men that you do frequent
When I'm
with?
out at the bar on my own.
Okay. Okay.
As a guest.
Yeah.
Okay.
When
Well-
I'm a guest and other people are the guests, I'm not flirting with the bartenders.
Okay. So let me ask you this: so let's say you're working,
Mhm.
and you know there's guys here.
Okay.
You're out drinking somewhere, and the same guys that were here go to the bar where you're drinking at,
I guess it all
and
depends
they start
at that
talking
point.
to you. They have a shot, and
Yeah.
you know
It all depends at that point.
it depends, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm interested, I'll be interested there. Not when I'm at work.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know.
That is good to know.
All right, so we're gonna go to Emily Branch on this next question, and I'm gonna go with I'm gonna change it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
What's one of the weirdest sexual advances a customer tried to make to you while you were working?
The
Specific.
weirdest sexual advance.
Not sexual advance, but more like like inappropriate, like something that will never work on anyone. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like the worst line you've ever heard from anyone.
I think the most offensive thing, like I had this old guy one time. He just kept calling me Cheeks.
Cheeks.
Every time I walk by, hey Cheeks, give me another drink. Hey Cheeks, this and that. And I was just like,
Cheeks, huh?
yeah, like, what is that doing for you? You think that I love that?
How old was he?
Let's be real.
Seriously.
He was like old enough to be my grandfather.
Oh, okay.
God.
All right, that
You know
makes
what I mean?
sense. That makes sense.
It's just like always like the really older like gentlemen that just say the most wild shit to you. Like
Out
they
of
just don't
pocket.
care anymore.
Yeah.
They just
They're
say
gonna be
what's
dead
on
soon
their
anyway, so they should just say, you
They're
know.
like, might as well shoot my shot.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, like I don't know. It's always the older guys. They just say some crazy stuff. I had this one guy who was like, he wasn't even my table. He was someone else's table, and I just happened to be walking by him, and he was like, "Oh, like I would love to take that home." And I'm like, "Shut up, ew." First of all, stop. you're here by yourself in a pink shirt with like a chihuahua. Like, what are you doing?
Does the Chihuahua have a pink shirt to match?
Yes.
That's even
No.
worse. That's even worse.
That would be
That guy
even
definitely
worse.
has no shot now.
Oh, yeah.
You think
Yeah,
he's trying to
but-
use his dog to be cute, kind of a thing? Like, yeah, I got a
Maybe.
dog, why don't you come play with me, kind of a thing? You know, it's kind of like pedophiles with candy, like dogs with waitresses, you know.
Sometimes they think that works. I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, those are like the,
Cheeks.
the grossest
Okay, listen,
things.
no,
like,
never call Emily
stop.
cheeks ever, okay?
I don't think I would.
I never would neither, but now
I
it's
just
like,
feel like
you know.
that's just so cringy and gross. Like you couldn't come up with anything
Anything better.
Like,
Why do you think these men get like this? Is it the alcohol or just born stupid? What do you think?
both?
I think it's both.
Oh,
huh?
Yeah.
the double whammy.
I think it's a combination of them not having any brain cells left and then drinking on top
You think
of
they
it.
do that to other people in other professions besides waitresses and bars? You think they do that like at the coffee shops or at Target? You know that old guy calls people cheeks in Target?
Not as much.
No?
They can't see you nodding, Emily.
You want to know? I forget these things. Yep.
No, I feel like we're sexualized as women in the service industry a little bit more than
So
you would be
much.
somewhere else. Like, it definitely happens everywhere else, but more so here than it would somewhere else.
Something about us serving them makes them think
Right.
that they can just
Absolutely.
do or say whatever they want. Like, they'll touch you, they'll like, say
Right.
all this crazy stuff, and they think that we're just going to be like, oh,
Because we're
they
working
have
for
to
a
tip
tip,
us.
right.
But I'm not scared to tell you to go fuck yourself. Like,
Right. I don't
I
need
don't
that
know.
tip that bad. Got the next table coming, you know? Or the next bar guest coming, whatever it is.
I had a lady offer me a spot in her home.
wait, really?
I'm
Tonight?
not surprised.
Really?
Tonight?
Tonight.
She made.
tonight.
Did you have the table?
The
She had the
Goose-
kettle and Cosmo.
Yeah, she loved
Citron
you.
Cosmo, buddy.
She
She
loved
came
you.
up to me originally. She's like, "That was the best Cosmo I've ever had in my life." I said, "I'm very
I told
sorry.
Noah that,
I didn't.
too.
I didn't make that. The gentleman right here did." So, and she's like, "I own a home in Jamestown. I want you to move in with me and make me Cosmos." So I'm like, "Whoa,
Oh.
Yeah.
whoa,
How much is she paying, though?
Waterfront.
Yeah,
buddy.
seriously.
waterfront property." So I go,
Noah.
Not even the
Uh,
bridge, like the nice.
not even the bridge. You're looking at
Yeah.
like Europe. Oh, I don't know.
The Europe of
Block
Rhode
Island, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. I don't know. They're
Yeah.
just saying ocean
It's
to
out.
see Europe. It's out there.
It's nothing. It's
Did you
just,
say
it's-
yes?
It is water.
He said you think about it.
I mean, hey,
Rightfully so.
It's Jamestown.
I'd think
buddy.
about it.
That's probably a nice house.
Seriously. She liked me, but not
See,
as much
that's
as
nice.
you.
I wish
Oh,
a guy would ask me to just come make drinks for him at his house. Like, that's nice.
Right.
That's normal.
No, there's usually strings attached with that, Emily. There's usually strings attached with that. Especially
Usually,
if he's older.
almost always.
Yeah, almost always.
How about you guys? You get hit on? The ladies ever?
I get hit on once
Mario
in a while.
definitely does.
Not really.
That's,
Once in a while.
That's
but-
mean.
No, I'm saying
What-
because people
Oh,
say he's their favorite bartender in East Greenwich.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's,
why
that's
was East Greenwich famous?
Right, exactly.
I understand that, but that doesn't mean they hit on me. They just
doesn't-
like me. But I get hit on once in a while, but it's usually by married women that I
Right.
don't want to have sex with because I'm married. So you know.
I mean, you shouldn't want to have sex with them anyway.
No, that'd be that. It was just something else. But
Okay.
but yeah, no. Today was a good one for me. You know, Jamestown. Like,
Jamestown.
I was impressed because
Noah's moving there.
she was actually very genuine about it. I don't think she was faking. I think she really wanted. I think if you left with her, you'd be making Cosmos as we speak right now.
She really
Sits
loved
on
your
Cosmos.
Cosmo.
Yeah.
It's a good Cosmo.
Should have asked what her rate was. I don't know. I feel like that's
I mean,
a
she
good
only
proposition.
she only drank the one. I asked if she wanted another one. She's like, "Oh my God, no." So
It's fine. It seems kind of easy, honestly.
yeah,
Just one every once in a while.
right. So
Fuck.
you could do it.
I could do that.
It's easy.
You have to
You
be
You
there
could
for
go there
long
once
time.
a week and make her a Cosmo, and she'd be fine.
She's Jamestown. She can get like the bar supplies and whatnot. Easy peasy.
Right, exactly.
Pour spouts, shaker. Nice.
Teach her how to make it. Have her
Uh,
pay you
defeats
for
the
that.
bread. Then I lose my house in Jamestown.
That's true. It's fair.
So Amanda, let me ask you this: so you're at the bar, trying to put up the vibe. You know, like, hey, I'm here, guys. I might not want you, but I might want you. What are you gonna do to impress me? What's one of the worst moves a guy ever made on you at the bar when you were drinking?
While I'm drinking.
You know, like you're at the bar, and some guy you don't know tries to approach you, and it's struck out immediately. And what was his like what's the turnoff of a guy when he approaches you? Like, what can he do to make sure that he has no chance with you?
Too much of a big ego.
Ego, huh?
Yeah,
Ego.
just walking up completely thinking you're the shit, and that's just a hard no.
Let's reverse this. What if he doesn't have enough of an ego?
That's
he's
still
too
a hard no.
And insecure.
It needs to be somewhere in between.
In between, huh?
Yeah, it
So
can't
you
be
want
both.
confidence, but not too much confidence.
Right.
You want humbleness, but not too much humbleness.
Right,
Got
exactly.
it. So like,
And you don't want to flash your money either and be like, oh my god, I have all this money, let me buy you all the drinks in the world. Like, yeah, you can buy me a couple drinks, but don't flash it around.
if the
I
guy
don't know.
picks up your entire tab, would you be upset?
No, God no.
Okay.
But I would probably have a hard time allowing it because I'm a hard worker and I always have been.
Well, if he's just
I
trying to
work
be
for-
polite.
I get that, but I work for my money and I'm able to make a living. I don't want someone to treat me like, oh, she's just a little woman and she needs her tab picked up, you know?
Maybe he just wants to say, hey, I really appreciate your company tonight, and
Then say
maybe-
that.
well, I mean, then he's gonna be too humble. And if he says,
That's
"Hey,
true.
fuck you, I got this," and he's too confident. It's like, what do you?
I don't
There's
know.
no. What's the happy
Yeah,
medium?
I don't know, man.
This is what we're trying to get at.
This
What?
is why I have issues. I don't know.
Men is a hard fish to catch.
Yeah,
Just-
I don't know. I need someone right in between. I can't. That's why I'm picky. I'm picky.
You're picky, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a specific drink a male gentleman caller might try to offer you that you can't stand that really turns you off?
A drink?
Yeah, you know how the guys are, hey, let's do shots. Let's have a Jack on the rocks. Have this. Do it with me.
Yeah.
You get that.
Honestly, no. Because I'm
can
not,
drink anything?
I'm not picky with my drinks.
Really?
I'm picky with my men, not my drinks.
Okay. So if a guy starts forcing shots on you, you're not gonna say no. You're gonna take them every time.
No, not every time.
Oh.
Because then I'll end up too
Okay.
messed up.
Okay.
You know?
All right. Because I'm not. I've seen it as a bartender how the guys will try too hard and the girls will say no and they keep pushing and pushing and then
Right.
like the girl doesn't want it and then they get that awkwardness and uncomfortableness between them. And like I don't know what to do at this point. Am I making damn shots or not? What am I doing here? I'm saying it like an
Right.
idiot. So.
I always just go by like if the person doesn't want them, I'm not making them. Like
Right.
that's weird. Yeah.
Right.
I'm not gonna
Well,
force
usually when
them
it
to
happens to me, it's people I know. I'm trying to like not be a wingman, but I'm trying to like make sure that they're not acting too idiotic.
Right.
So I don't know.
I feel like
kinda-
you, at that point, you have to base it off the girl and be like,
Okay.
just look at her and kind of read her eyes and see what she's feeling. Because if she says no, she probably means no. Thank you.
No does mean no. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So Emily, let me ask you this. So we're gonna get off the old man cheeks topic and go a little different route here, and
Right.
we're gonna switch it up a little bit. If you had your first choice of any celebrity you could have a cocktail with, who would it be? Male and then female.
So male Trevor Noah all day. That's my
Really?
guy. I
Trevor
love him.
Noah, huh?
I love
Okay.
him. He's
Really?
The best. Yeah. He's so interesting. Have you ever read his memoir?
I've never read his
It's
memoir.
so
No.
good.
No.
He's the most interesting man in the world.
Really? I never would have guessed Trevor Noah. Did you have guessed that
Oh
one?
yeah.
I would not have
He's
guessed.
Okay.
funny and he's hot. Like that's all I need. And he's intelligent. He can like hold a conversation. He knows a lot of things. Like, yeah, I would sit and talk to him for hours.
Female.
Female.
That's tougher, huh?
Rob. I mean, no. There's a lot of women I respect. Probably Margot Robbie. I love her.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Margot
with you
Robbie,
on
huh?
That's my girl. Yep.
I never would have guessed that.
Really? What
Yeah.
would you have guessed?
I feel like I would have gone musician more than actress.
Oh, for women?
Yeah, I think I could see maybe like, well, if she was still alive, maybe Amy Winehouse or,
Yeah.
I don't want to say, I don't see you hanging with Nicki Minaj. I don't see you hanging with her now, but I don't know.
I love me some Nicki Minaj too. Like I.
I
would
but
definitely say-
I
but she's
don't
not the
know if
first
you could drink
person.
with her. Yeah, you don't want to drink.
I don't
with
think
her,
I
yeah.
could keep up with her, to be honest.
I don't think she's a big drinker like everybody thinks.
Who knows?
She comes off that way.
They want you to think that, but they're not.
That's true.
All right,
all
Amanda,
promotion.
same question for you. Name a male and female celebrity you'd like to have a cocktail with.
Male Adam Sandler.
Yeah, we talked
Ah,
talked about
we
this
talked
the other
about
night.
it.
Yeah,
That's
we
some
talked
trouble
Adam
right there.
Sandler movies the other night. Yeah, okay.
It would
yeah.
definitely be dangerous. I feel like I'd
That's
get really
trouble.
drunk really fast, but it would be a good time for sure. And I'm gonna say the same thing, Margot Robbie.
You know
for
Margot
female.
Robbie
Yes.
too. What is? Did you guys both see the
Absolutely.
Barbie movie? Is that why?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but
Okay.
that's not
No,
why.
but she's not just an actress. She's a producer, and she like built her own life and worked her way up. So
Okay.
she's an independent woman.
Margot Robbie. Margot
Yeah.
Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah, get her on the podcast and see what she feels about these two here.
I know.
Let's get her on.
We actually have her phone. I'm going to call her right now. Get her on the line, Noah.
Call her
Well,
up.
I mean, it's just a laptop. I don't really have to it. I mean, like we can work on that.
You can
but,
definitely work on
we
that.
can work on it, but
Yeah, next week you got
at
it.
the moment, I mean,
Margot Robbie. I like that. Hey, you know what?
No, she's awesome.
That says, if you guys both say the same, that says something about, I think, because, girls have so much different tastes from one another. To have two girls sitting side by side saying Margot Robbie is the same female celebrity to drink with, that's...
Have you seen
Impressive.
the Barbie movie?
I've not seen the Barbie movie, but I loved her in Wolf of Wall Street.
She was
Yeah.
She
great.
was
in Wolf of
great.
Wall Street.
Very,
And she was
very-
young in that movie too. She was
I
like
liked her in that
22.
movie is with Focus with Will Smith. She was pretty good in that too.
Very good movie.
Never heard
And
of it.
yeah, it came out right after Wolf of Wall Street. It was about scammers and hustlers, like classy scammers and hustlers about pulling some sort of a heist.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta watch it again. It was good though. Good cast. It was Will Smith, Margot Robbie, a few other big names. It came out like 10 years ago, but it was pretty good. And then was she in Bombshell with the one about the it was kind of like based on the sexual harassment of I don't want to say Matt Lauer type thing, the Ticket Show, but it was similar to that.
Wait, wasn't there a movie called like The Day Show or something? And it had
No,
like Jennifer Aniston.
That's a series on Apple.
Oh.
It's the movie version. It's called Bombshell. I want to say Nicole Kidman might be in it, or I thought it was Margot Robbie. No, let's go to the tape. Look that up, please, because it's gonna drive me nuts. It's gonna drive me
It's
nuts.
gonna drive you insane.
I can just picture the cover of the DVD and the movie poster. It's like three hot blondes, and they were getting, you can get the job if you. Margot Robbie, Charlize Theron. My bad. It was Charlize Theron and Nicole Kidman. Yes.
Another good one.
Yes. It was, but she was excellent in that movie because I
Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman is in the
She
movie.
is.
Okay, all right.
You're
So I wasn't
right,
going
you're
crazy.
right.
I hate when I go nuts like that, but all right, yeah. But Margot Robbie's definitely,
She's a great actress and
she's definitely a talent.
she's a great
Yeah.
producer.
Mhm.
All of that.
What did she produce?
I'm pretty sure she was helpful in the Barbie movie with producing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a
She
lot.
was a big.
I don't
part
have a
of
lot of info on that movie, so I don't know much.
it. You have
Okay.
to watch it.
I don't know if I can.
It's not what you think.
It's not what you think. It's not just some.
I
like,
mean, I
giddy,
like
girly movie. It's-
Gosling and all. He's Ken, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I like him and all. I mean, but I don't know.
No, he was great in it
Yeah.
too. I
It was
honestly.
so funny. It was just like a
Yeah.
funny, like.
I'm sure when
Very,
it hits,
like,
when it hits Netflix,
uplifting.
I'll check it out. I'll check it out on Netflix. Yeah.
That's what I said at first too, and then I went to see it.
I want to go to the movies so bad. Like I
They
just
serve
like.
booze there now.
I know,
got
but
the
you have to go
comfortable
back and
seats.
forth to
Nice
get it,
chairs.
and
I know,
you miss
but,
half the
like,
movie.
That's true.
But like you got the nice.
You can't get more
chairs,
than one
though.
drink at a time. They
That's
won't serve
true.
you. So
I
I mean,
know.
you know.
That's still crazy to me though.
The
They got
chairs.
such nice chairs.
Reclining chairs. You can fall
That's
Oh
asleep.
no, the
Well,
movies,
like
the
the
movies,
motorized.
yeah, the movies are great. Don't get me
Versatile.
wrong, but
Oof.
I mean, how many drinks can you really drink over the course of a
Right.
movie anyway?
I had 2
you know?
glasses of
I
wine
mean-
during the Barbie
I mean-
movie.
have you met
I
us?
mean-
We can drink. We can drink. Yeah.
Just bring your own at that point. Like,
We're not alcoholics, Emily. We're not alcoholics.
I mean, Jesus.
I'm just trying to help you out, help you have
Things
the
are
best
starting to get
experience.
saucy here on Late Night Sauce. Yeah.
Oh
All right.
yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna flip it again,
Well, I'll flip it
and
today.
well, we're flipping. Yeah, we're
Oh, yeah.
flipping. Yeah,
Keep it moving.
that's what we're doing. Put it in the pot, cooking it up, making it spicy.
Yeah.
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 I mean, I might have screwed that one up. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean,
Can you name 2 celebrities, male and female, you would never want to have a cocktail with?
like 2
Oh,
each or
God.
just
Emily? No, one guy, one
All right,
girl.
my bad,
but
my
yeah.
bad. I
A
was
guy
just-
and a girl that I would not want
Never
to
wanna
with,
have a cocktail with.
celebrity.
Celebrity.
Celebrity,
That's hard.
musician, some famous person.
Yeah, it has to be famous. Yeah.
I would never want to have a drink with Donald Trump.
I swear to
I
God,
would
I knew she was
I-
gonna say that. I swear to God, I knew she was gonna say that.
I felt that. So.
That's
Yeah.
easy.
I feel like that's
Oh,
every. I think that's
God.
every woman's number
'Cause
one right now. I
He's
think,
just
but-
like he's like those guys that I was telling you about. The like
He'll call you
cheeks,
cheeks.
the this and that.
He will
No,
not only will he
I'm
call
all
you
set.
cheeks, he will grab your cheeks. I heard.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
I heard.
I
I'm
heard his
good.
move is a taco handshake.
I'm all set.
Yeah, he did that in Atlantic City. I heard. I don't know. I wasn't there, but I heard about it.
I just heard that.
Okay, who's a female?
Oh man, female that I would not want to have a drink with. I don't know. I'm having a hard time thinking of one.
Really?
There's really no female in the world that I hate like that on that level.
You don't have to hate the person, but be afraid to have a drink with them because you know the consequence that could happen in the night.
Afraid of having a drink
Yeah.
with them.
You know.
The consequences that would happen.
Oh, prison, car accidents, murders. I don't know. Shit happens, man.
You don't know. You're right. Yeah.
Can't think of any
That's a loaded
murderous
question.
Hollywood women that I would be afraid of. Like, I don't know. Can you think of anyone?
I can't for
I
either
can't
of
think
them.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you like to have a drink with Oprah Winfrey?
Yeah, why not? She's
Why
single.
Exactly. Why not?
Aren't you afraid she'd be asking you so many questions that'll make you cry and like make you like kind of like ruin the night and dig up deeper feelings
Sometimes you need
inside?
that.
It might be
Oh.
therapeutic.
Right. Sometimes you need
But
that.
I feel like therapy and alcohol shouldn't mix together.
Yes, it should.
I don't
feel
think
like
it
they
should.
Sometimes it should.
I don't think it should. No.
I'm with Noah. He's thinking about it.
I'm
I
not.
agree.
I'm just saying. If I have inner feelings I want to talk about that like burdening me, I don't want vodka involved or any booze involved. I'll talk about it
I
normal.
can understand that.
You know what I mean?
Like I see it.
Because I don't drink to have a bad time. I drink to have like enjoy my
time.
night. You know what I mean? So if Oprah Winfrey's gonna be asking me questions about like what's my demons and stuff while I'm drinking, I don't want her getting stuff out of me that I know was in
I
there.
don't
You know what I
think she
mean?
would
At the same
though.
time, I don't know if Oprah Winfrey is gonna be asking about your demons.
Right.
She might.
That's,
How do you know?
That's
All right.
How do you know?
All right,
Have you
no.
ever had a conversation
No,
with Oprah Winfrey?
no, I
You
haven't.
call her at home?
No, I
So how do you know what she's gonna ask me?
I don't. My bad.
You don't know. Sometimes I feel like you know nothing about Oprah Winfrey.
I guess not.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess exactly.
Can we turn it on YouTube for a second?
Yeah,
can.
I would love to hear your
Answer that
answers.
question.
What?
Who would you not want to have a drink with?
Female and male?
Both.
Well, I just said Oprah number one. But
Okay.
female. You heard me there.
Mario
You
does
heard me
not
on
wanna
Oprah.
cry.
hear
And I like
yours.
Oprah. I just don't want to drink with her because she's gonna make me say stuff that I don't want to admit.
You don't want to say
Yeah.
it.
Male wise, I'm gonna go with. I have two people that I would never want to have a drink with that are very tight. I'm gonna go with Tracy Morgan.
Really?
I heard a
Wow.
story about him.
Uh-oh.
I heard a story about him in New York City back in the 90s when he was coming up. He was hanging out with Jay Moore and another Saturday Night Live like comedian that was doing like they were just coming up. They were like they weren't really known yet, but they weren't unknowns neither. Like there was no movies or anything yet. And I guess Tracy Morgan went into like some comedy club where they're all hanging out and they're ringing up a giant bar tab, and all of a sudden like he gets in the fight with security or whatever, and him, Jay Moore, and whoever the other guy was gets in a bad fight with security. They get thrown out head first through the door, and they just land in the middle of the street. And then Tracy Morgan just turns to Jay Moore and goes, "That's how you get out of paying $1,000 bar tab."
Oh my god.
So I feel like he's the kind of guy that will jack up a bar tab on you, find a
And
way to get
just
kicked out,
dip
or
on
you
it.
get not dip on it per se, because I don't want to make it racial, but you know, I'm just saying like he has that potential. Like I did this before, I can do it again. I
No,
do it all
it's
the
just
time.
disrespect.
I just I mean you know.
And as a bartender, it's
Now
just
we
straight
don't know,
disrespect.
but I also don't know if that was like the comedic side of him.
Right.
If Jay Moore was just telling that story to be funny, you know.
Right.
But I can see Tracy Morgan being nuts like that. But it's between him and I definitely wouldn't want to have a drink with Donald Trump because that guy just
Yeah.
will get you into trouble as well. But I'm gonna go with I wouldn't want to drink with Snoop.
Really?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to drink with Snoop. No.
Mario.
I would.
I feel like he could talk me into doing things I don't want to do
Okay,
when I'm
that's
drinking.
fair.
You know what I mean?
That's
That's
fair.
He has that smoothness.
I think
like,
that's
yeah.
part of the reason
I would love to
I
meet
would
the
drink
guy.
with him.
I'll have coffee with the guy. I ain't drinking kettle soda with the
Coffee,
guy.
Right,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
fair.
alright.
No,
That's
I got
so
a feeling
fair.
he has a smoothness to make me do stuff I don't want to do, and next thing you know,
Right.
I'm on TikTok in my boxer shorts dancing on a table. So that's not a pretty sight.
You're right.
No.
You're right.
So, but I love both of those guys. I just wouldn't want to drink with them. So that doesn't mean
Okay.
that you have to hate the person. You
You
just,
just don't wanna
want to
drink
drink
with
with them. Yeah, that's mine.
That's
So
completely
you
fair.
know, so I think
How
we're
about
gonna go
Noah?
to
I
Noah
wanna
on this
hear
one.
it.
Yeah,
To
Noah.
me? To me? Okay. So don't want to have a drink with male and female. I'm trying to think of somebody that I didn't say previously. What? I'm trying to keep it fresh, man. So So, female. This one comes kind of easy for me. I'm gonna be honest. Helen Keller. Wouldn't want to have a drink with her.
That's
Throw it
so
out there.
reasonable.
Why?
I feel like the conversation wouldn't be great.
No, it sure would not.
No. I
It's
mean,
very
like, no
reasonable.
disrespect, but I mean, like, you know, it's just.
I don't know
feel
why I
like
didn't
it's
think
not
of
a great
that.
time.
What
It's
if?
not a great
What
time.
if
What if
you had a translator there for you?
a translator
Yeah.
For blind and deaf.
for blind and deaf? How do you translate? Like, does somebody
Well,
punch out Braille for you or something?
Obviously, she knows how to communicate. So, like,
I know.
someone
I mean,
who
like,
knows
I'm trying to think how she would. I don't know.
someone who knows sign language, right? She knew
But
sign
she can't
language,
see
right?
the signs. She's blind.
So how does she communicate?
I assume Braille. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's
She
the
has to
only
be able to
form of like
communicate
communication I can think of. Like, I mean, like, but at the same time, who's there to explain her Braille because
You're
she can't
right.
hear you?
You're right.
So, like, I mean, I don't know. That's just me.
It just seems very complicated.
It does.
That's a slick
I
Helen
said
answer.
Helen Keller.
Slick
The
answer.
girl that was hiding from the Nazis and the.
No, that's
That's
it.
Frank.
Oh, my bad.
God.
I always confuse those two. Did Helen Keller live in Germany?
How do you
No,
confuse?
Helen
Keller
Keller
is-
was blind and deaf,
I know.
but
that.
apparently wrote a book.
Helen Keller wrote a book.
Apparently.
Allegedly.
I
the
don't
way.
know.
How?
I don't
And
know. My
you
mind
wouldn't
is
want to
boggled.
drink with her because she wrote a book because she's blind and deaf.
No, he doesn't want to
No,
drink with her because
like-
he can't communicate with her.
Okay.
Wouldn't be
Yeah,
good
I
to
can see
have
that
it.
part. I can see that
She's
part.
reasonable.
But I
That's
said
so
she probably
reasonable.
have someone to interpret.
Would you drink with
for
Anne
her.
Frank?
I feel like I would.
Hell yeah.
I would drink with Anne
Oh,
Frank.
day.
Actually, I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. I feel like the conversation, like the same thing as Oprah. I feel like the conversation would get too deep. I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Well, she doesn't really have a lot of substance as far as like life experience because she had to
Yeah.
hide from the Germans.
Yeah,
That's a life experience right there. What do you mean?
Exactly.
It's deep.
It's a bit sad, and I mean, like, you know, I don't know. It's not a great thing to have a drink over. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
So Anne Frank and Helen Keller out.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, that's fine. Hey, you're allowed to drink who you want to drink with, buddy. I'm just asking, you know. Well, the girls are asking. So.
They are.
Now I just want to know what guy would you not want to drink with?
This one's gonna be a little fucky. I'm not gonna lie. This one's gonna be a little fucky.
Kanye West.
I don't know if I want to have a.
Kanye West.
No.
I wouldn't want to drink with
That'd
him
be
either.
hilarious.
I would not want to
Yeah,
drink with
yeah,
Kanye.
yeah.
I would sign up for that all day.
I would drink with Kanye in 2005, but not in 2023. I would drink with old Kanye. I heard he was hysterical in the old days. I heard a funny story about him with Chappelle. Told a funny story about Kanye.
Yeah, I think I said that.
Yeah. So I would drink with Kanye in 2005, but not now.
You miss the old Kanye, Mario?
So does everyone.
I miss the non-crazy Kanye. Yes.
I feel like it was never not crazy.
Well, I felt like
Yeah,
after he did that thing to Taylor Swift, I wasn't a fan. You don't do that to Taylor Swift. And you know, like
She didn't deserve that.
Beyonce stuck up for her. Like, get her back up here. She deserves it. That's why I like Beyonce and Jay-Z. They keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
They keep it real. So
So for me, you know, a lot of thought has gone into this. You know, scenarios, different things that would happen. You know, I don't think I want to have a drink with LeBron.
Why?
I heard he's
Why?
cheap. He makes you pay for your own drinks.
Dude, yeah,
I heard he
No
splits the
way.
bill. I heard he splits the bill. He's cheap. I heard that.
That's real life.
With
That's
all the
real
money
life.
in the world.
Yeah,
Split
Yeah,
the
yeah.
bill.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard
Oh,
he's
yeah.
cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
But no. I mean, it's just more of a personal thing. I feel like we get to talking at some point, like basketball would be involved, and he's gonna dunk on me, and I don't want people to know that about me. You know?
That
You think
LeBron
we-
could dunk
you
If
on
think
you.
we don't
LeBron
know
James
that
dunked
already?
on me, I'd be telling everybody.
No, I can't.
Really?
No. Yeah, no. It's just
Is that
it's
an
splitting
ego
the bill,
thing?
Splitting the bill, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't
fair.
know.
Noah,
What?
do you think that just by looking at the two of you, that people couldn't
Well, I mean,
deduct
obviously
the fact
we
that he
could.
might be able to dunk
no,
on you?
No,
Yeah,
obviously.
I did basically that. What I read away.
No, obviously it could. Yeah, he is more than capable of making it happen. You know, but I mean, but it hasn't though.
You just don't want to
Like,
prove his point for
no,
him?
I don't want it to happen. Like, you know,
I can't speak for everyone in the room,
Yeah, you can.
but if it did happen, I don't think any of us would judge you. Just
No.
I think we'd understand.
I think
Yeah,
he would
yeah.
respect you more than anything.
You tried.
I'd be
It's not
jealous,
you guys.
man. I'd
It's
be
not-
jealous. I mean,
Yeah,
I'd
I
be-
want LeBron to dunk on me.
I don't know.
Yeah, me
I don't
too.
know.
You guys
I'd
talking like
rather
basketball or sexually?
What?
More so
Just
basketball.
basketball.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, okay.
He's not my
Checking.
vibe.
Just checking.
I would definitely let Jason Tatum dunk on me both ways, though.
Yeah, me too.
There it is.
Oh God.
There it is. Looks like we have to do the next podcast in the Boston Celtics locker room, if you know what I mean.
But,
We're there, though.
Oh, I know you are. I know you are. We'll make it happen.
Well, I mean, we might as well keep it going. Mario, who are you having a drink with?
Oh, I'm having it with?
Yeah.
I didn't go yet? I thought I went
no,
up.
No, he
no,
said
no,
you said
no,
you
no,
don't.
Who you
Oh,
don't.
okay.
Who do you want?
Well, I would love to have a drink with the comedian Sebastian Maniscalco.
Me too. I'm with you.
But the thing is, I feel like he wouldn't like me because our childhoods are so similar, and I feel like he's tired of hearing that from everyone.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't want to be that guy.
But I feel like you would still get along.
I would definitely get along. He's one of the nicest. Like I've seen like interviews of him, and
That's the one comedian I
you know,
wanna
he's
see.
a family guy. You never saw him?
I've never
I've seen him twice. He's amazing both
That's
times.
the one comedian I would go see.
You definitely need to go see him. I would love to have a drink with him, but I actually have a feeling that he would not appreciate me because I think I would be like a little starstruck, not cool enough. But I think I would
But
cross
Mario,
the line a little bit.
I think that you guys would get along. I don't know.
Oh, we definitely get along.
I kind of feel
I think
like
we would
that
get along.
I feel like you would vibe over drinks together.
I hope he would like to vibe with me, but I would say him. But honestly, and I did have a drink with the man, but he didn't drink with me. I had a cocktail, but he wasn't there. Is Rob Gronkowski. That guy there, he was a cool dude when he was here that night, and he I like to see him drink. He wasn't drinking that night. He was drinking water, so
He
I would
didn't
love.
drink when he was here?
No, it was training camp time, so he was like, he was
makes
behaving, and so I would love to have a couple of cocktails with him. But at the same time, he also scares me because I got a funny feeling he can maybe do stuff same way Snoop could.
Right. Right.
But the thing is, I would be able to say no to Gronk easier than I could say no to Snoop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That's
fair.
me. That's me.
Fair.
Yeah, and then female-wise, who I love to have a cocktail with, and this is really, really tough. I'm gonna go.
You can give more than one answer if you need to.
I know I can,
yeah.
but I'm gonna go. It's a little difficult, but I'm gonna go with Jennifer Aniston. She does it for me. But the other problem I have is I love Courtney Cox as well.
Oh.
I am a Friends fan.
You're just going to have a Friends edition.
I know, but I feel like we wouldn't have anything to talk about.
Okay.
Because
Interesting.
I
You just
actually
want to have a drink and sit with them.
Yeah, but I can't just sit with hot girls and not be able to speak. You know what I mean? Like I need.
You're
I need
doing it
substance.
right now.
Yeah.
I'm
With
just kidding.
family, that's different.
That's true.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't think I'd be able to have anything in common with him. I mean, we're gonna talk about Friends. I'm gonna talk about, Cougar Town. I'm
Right.
gonna talk about,
You
You
gotta talk
never know
about the
what
shows
could
they
happen.
were
I don't
in.
know.
Yeah.
I feel like you'd be able to. You could talk to anybody, Mario.
I
feel
do.
like
I
you could
can't.
talk
I
to
can't talk to
Yeah.
anybody.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can talk
I
to a
can't.
brick wall.
I can.
Yeah.
I have.
Uh-huh.
And her name was Judy. No, just kidding. Just kidding. Oh! She's
my
listening.
God.
Oh, she's listening right now. This is so bad. Oh, we got to call her. Here she is. It's Judy. No, just kidding. Oh my God.
Jesus.
But no, I'm not gonna make those two my first choice for females. I'm gonna go with and this might sound a little strange, but I'm probably gonna go with and I don't know which one's which.
Oh,
Because
God.
they're sisters. The better one of the Venus Williams sisters. Serena's the better one, right?
Serena.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
athletically
Like,
better.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to have a drink with her to just talk to her about because I didn't see the whole. I saw the King Richard movie. Will Smith played the father, and how they grew up and they came from nothing, and the father. Like, I would love to have a conversation with her about like her relationship with her dad
Oh.
and how it helped her become what she is. Like
Right.
how she really feels about it. Because you see the movie, and they only glamorize certain things. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like I want to get to the real life part. Like what part of the movie isn't true, or what part of the movie was left out that should have been in there, kind of a thing. Because I love talking about like family values, not necessarily family, but family values, and that's something that like that conversation can like go on for like in depth for like a long time, and like you actually get like meaning out of it. Like useless conversation drives me nuts sometimes. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
And don't get me wrong, we've had a lot of them late night, me and you
We
know,
have.
Oh, yeah.
which is how the
Oh, yeah.
podcast started. But you know,
Honestly, that's kind of what we do for a living too.
Right.
Yes,
right.
facts.
It is.
well, that's one of the things. A lot of times I get customers like, you know, oh, that girl's gorgeous. She's a 10, this and that. I go, she's got no substance. I mean, she can't even spell her own name. She can't even say.
no.
She can't order a drink. She, you know, it's just, you know, that's great and all. Like, I mean, you know, I'm a married man, and my wife, I've been with her married 10 years. Been with her almost 15 or 15. It depends. 16 years. I can't do the math.
Depends on dating or marriage.
15 years. 15 years total. But, like, from the get-go, it was like, you know, I knew she wasn't an idiot. You know what I mean? And
That's what drew
that's,
you to
that,
her.
yeah, because, I mean, you know, looks are great and all, but it's just,
You need substance.
you know, it doesn't last forever. You need substance. And that's, I feel like she would have that. And, you know, I like going to substance.
Mm-hmm.
That's just me.
I think most people would
Makes it
agree
last.
with you on that.
Just because, you know, especially when you're drinking, like, you can only laugh so much or cry so much. You gotta have some sort of, like, view of the world that is realistic, not, you know, immaterial. You know what I mean? Kind of a thing. So that's why I feel like she has a lot to tell me. You know, that's what I think. But I didn't even watch that King Richard movie again. 'Cause I only caught, like 90% of it. I had to shut off before it ended because I was sleeping.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was 4 in the morning. My defense, you know. But I don't
That's
have a lot of time to
very-
watch movies. But
Very reasonable.
that's my problem. I hate watching family movies about like father-son relationships or father-daughter relationships or mother-son or daughter-daughter relationships because like it messes me up mentally. I don't know why. With the negative ones.
Like,
Like
it gets
the-
you too emotional.
Not emotional per se, but it kind of gets me thinking too much about too many things. But when you see like the good relationships and how it came up, because okay, you like Sebastian Maniscalco.
Yes.
I know his comedy is a lot about his father and him. Like, and watch the movie with him and Robert De Niro. It's
Okay.
called About My Father.
Okay.
It's basically Italian Meet the Parents.
I love that.
Right?
I love
Me and the wife saw it in the theaters. It was a great movie. Actually, I don't want. Okay, I'll say it out loud. I teared up a little bit at the end.
Oh.
I'm not gonna say it.
Oh.
All right, my wife didn't see me do it. I was hiding it, but I did. She doesn't listen to the podcast, so it doesn't matter. You know, but that movie right there, like that whole thing, it kind of hit me because we're very similar. Because it was, I was afraid the movie was gonna be too much about like his comedy, but it wasn't. It was a good storyline to it, you know, and it was really good. De Niro's the man. He's the greatest
Love
actor of all
Robert De
time.
Niro.
De
I
Niro's
would
a
get a
great-
drink with him.
I would drink with De Niro too, but I also would be afraid that I'd be talking too much about movies and stuff with him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, but I think he would probably enjoy that.
I don't think he would. I don't think
No.
he would. I think
He's
you
been
know.
in so many good ones.
Yeah,
It's tough.
I think he's the greatest of all time, De Niro, in my opinion.
No,
so.
he is. He's a good one.
Damn.
You need to see more Robert De Niro movies. That's what you
Yeah, I
need to
do.
do.
Yeah, I do.
You know,
Check.
I'll give you a list.
It's a work in progress. I mean, like, I have quite the list for me.
You do have a
already.
list, but you're also busy, man. We get it.
I
get it.
I know.
We get it.
I'm trying. I
Busy,
watched the
busy,
ones
busy.
you bought me the DVDs for, at least.
That was 2 years ago. I hope so.
I watched them.
I hope so.
We talked about it.
Yes,
but-
we did. Yes, we did.
That's all that matters.
So we're gonna go back to the bar scene here.
Right.
Oh.
Oh wow. And okay, so we've already talked about how you hate getting hit on while you're working. And we talked about how when you're out drinking, you hate too much arrogance and ego and not enough ego in that. But,
Right. I'm
like-
impossible. We get it.
why do you think you're impossible?
Because I need the perfect happy medium.
Well, the perfect happy medium.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Like,
not impossible. That's doable.
It's doable, but
That's very
in
good.
this
That's very doable.
generation, it's impossible. You can't find that.
You can't find that right now, huh?
No.
It's just
Why do you think
hard
you
to
can't?
find.
Right.
It's not impossible.
It's not impossible. You found it.
Have you been hanging out at bookstores or farmers markets?
No.
Church.
No.
Well,
Church is
I
a good
mean,
place. Church is a good place
is
to
a
be.
great
I'm
place.
sure it's a great place. I
Yeah,
just
church is a
don't.
great place to meet men.
Yeah,
You know.
I haven't done that.
Okay.
I haven't tried.
You should try.
The holidays are coming up. Maybe Christmas time.
Maybe
hang out.
Christmas time I'll head into
You know,
church
my
and
wife,
find a
my
man.
wife decided to go out with me because I lied to her about being in the Christmas play at the church on Christmas Eve.
No way.
Yeah, I didn't know this. So I was hanging out at my old bar where I used to work, and this couple used to come in all the time. They were nice people, and at the time, I'm not proud of this, but I was frequenting with some promiscuous women. I was getting old, and I said to him, I go, look, I need me a nice girl. You got any friends you can like introduce me to? Because all these girls I'm dealing with right now are just drunken whores.
And you didn't want that.
And I was tired. I was done with it. This isn't
Right.
fun for me. So,
That's okay.
we're gonna introduce you to my friend, Melissa. I said, look, just bring her in. Let me do my thing. I got my magic. I know what I'm doing. Just bring her in.
The Mario magic.
I got a little bit of magic, right? So I go bring her in. Don't tell her you're trying to set me up with me. Don't do this. Let me feel it out, So they
Right.
bring her in, they introduce me, and she's cute girl there, and I'm like, okay, I think I can make this happen. So I don't know this at the time. She's currently dating a friend of mine, and I'm kind of putting the vibe out to her, but like, she's not getting all of it, but she's getting some of it. So I'm like, all right, and I'm working at the time. She's at my bar, and I'm working at the time.
Okay.
So I'm like kind of like doing my thing, and I'm looking over, and her friend's like trying to like strike up conversation. Oh, she manages a restaurant, you manage a restaurant, and I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
And we had the awkward silence, like she didn't give a shit, I didn't give a shit, kind of a
Right.
thing. I'm like, so like I said, I don't know if she's dating this guy, and he's at the bar, and they're beefing, right? So she's kind of like sitting there, all like upset. So I pull out the whole, you look like you're upset over there. She's like, she goes,
I am.
She goes, nah, it's nothing. I go, well, if you want to feel better, I think you should come visit me at the Christmas play at my church on Christmas Eve. I play a shepherd. I swear to God, that's how it happened, right? No, this gets better. So she was like, she doesn't say yes or no. I forget exactly how it happened, but we exchanged numbers, right?
Right.
Long story short, I ended up getting a date with her finally, right? I don't know if she's dating this guy till afterwards. She told me on our first date that, I was dating this guy. I go, well, he's a friend of mine. I mean, like, we know each other, but, like, I didn't know he was dating. And I go, I told your friends to introduce me to a nice girl, not a girl who's taken by somebody.
Yeah.
She's like, well, we just were talking. It wasn't a big thing or whatever. So we have our first date. Then we have a second date. And then it's Christmas Eve. I take her to church. I got customers of mine in the back of the church. I go, look, if these girls start talking to me, tell them the Christmas play started at 10 o'clock. They missed it. Because I think they were there to see me in the play. I was telling all my customers that.
I'm sure.
Oh, it was hysterical. She's like, I'm not lying. I'm like, all right, forget it. Next thing you know, 2 kids and 10 years of marriage later, here I am. So,
You're better off now.
Yeah, there was never a Christmas play, by the way. I made the whole thing up.
She never. Did she know about this?
She figured it was a lie eventually.
Okay.
Yeah, she figured it was a lie. There's no Christmas play. I'm like, no, there's no Christmas play. The best part of that whole story is I have little cousins that kind of worship me a little bit. They're younger than me. A couple girls and my cousin
How
Dominic.
much younger than you?
Jesus, 10, 15 years, some of them.
Okay.
So we had my sister's party at this restaurant. It was her, I think, 30th birthday or something, right? So they all rode in my wife's car. We weren't married at the time. They kind of just first met. So they went in my wife's car to go back to my mom's house after the restaurant. So my little cousin goes, how did you meet Mario? Well, he kind of told me he wanted me to visit him at the Christmas play at the church. And they're like, what? And they're all like, he lies a lot. I'm like, don't say I lie.
You're like, I'm not lying. I'm just playing jokes.
And but the look, she goes, and the look on their face was like, the Christmas play? That line worked, and it worked, but.
Here you are
I mean,
now.
if it works, it works.
You know what? I'm not going to lie to you. 99% of the sex I've had in my life has been accidental.
What?
99% of the sex I've had in my life has been accidental. It's weird.
How so?
What do you even mean?
In other words, I just fall into it sometimes. Like, if I try to make it happen, I just can't make it happen. But if I'm just, whatever.
If you're just doing your thing, then.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing my thing, it just happens. But yeah, just. And,
I can relate to that.
Lesson learned. Just don't try. Just let it happen.
Classic Mario.
Classic Mario.
I keep it classy with a capital K. But yeah, that's the thing. It's all about substance, and I feel like I'm not seeing that in the bars anymore, and it's really hurting me, like emotionally. Like
I agree.
I listened to some of the conversations, and I was like, oh my god, how do you not walk in the walls more often? And I really feel like it's hurting the bar business, to be honest with you.
I agree.
I talked to a lot of the old timers too. Like you ever notice when a guy sends a girl a drink, half the time the girls won't even say thank you?
You know why?
Why?
Because the girls are fucking scared.
They're scared to say thank you?
No,
No, we're
just
scared there's something
of the
in it.
men. And something in it.
There is
It's
something in it. If the
like-
bartender
like-
says, "Hey,
No,
buy
just
her,
like-
get her a drink on me," hey, that guy just bought you a drink. You give him a shot glass, and then like you make the
No.
drink and you give
Well,
it to
it's
him.
like,
For me,
okay, cool.
For me personally, it's like someone's hitting on me. Leave me alone. Why are you hitting on me?
If you
I don't-
accept the drink, then you're
Come talk-
accepting them coming to bother you more.
right.
Then you say,
Either
"I don't
come
want the
talk-
drink," then never mind, and then you tell them, "Hey, they didn't want
Yeah.
the drink. They're all set."
No,
Exactly.
either
That's how you do it.
Exactly.
come
Well,
up.
that's
But
what
they
I'm
don't
saying.
do that though.
Yeah, no.
The
It's
girls
either-
don't do that. They take the drink and don't say
No.
thank you.
It's either come up to me and come talk to me and be like, "Hey, what's going on?" or don't send me a drink, because if you're sending me a drink across the bar, I don't want it. I'm gonna order my own drink.
But if the guy across the bar that says opening, like, okay, the guy wants to buy you a drink and then comes over to talk to you while you have the drink together, that's kind of like
well, if he's coming over to talk to me after I get the drink, I'm not gonna get the drink because I already said no.
Mm.
You know, if
Okay.
you come
So you
talk
want
to
them
me,
to talk to you first.
if you come talk to me beforehand, like we're hitting
come
it
talk
off,
to you, hitting off
we're
to
hitting
get
it
get her a
off,
drink
then,
on me.
okay,
You're good.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, so you want the conversation first before the drink?
Yes,
Okay.
that's how it should be.
Okay.
That's how it should be in the bar scene. It's like, don't
Okay.
just send a girl a drink. She's gonna be like, "What is happening?" And if she accepts it, then she's just a gold digger. Like, okay, cool, I'll accept it.
Okay.
But usually, it's like,
That's usually
No,
that's usually the icebreaker.
it's
Though.
normally like, "Who sent me that?" Okay, why isn't he talking to me first? You know?
Okay, so you have the action first, then the drinks.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. There's nothing
Have
wrong
some,
with that.
Have
yeah.
some balls.
But that
That's
okay.
fair.
You know
Have
what?
some balls.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, let me ask you this: being a bartender, both of you, I'm going to ask you because I know Emily, you might have seen this. I don't know if you've seen this working at
Maybe.
your other places, and you just got here, so I don't know if you've seen it here yet, but you will see it, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Does it drive you crazy how guys will be talking to a girl all night long that they just met, not pay for a drink, separate checks, and somehow they still get fallacious activity out of them? It drives me nuts.
Fallacious?
That means oral sex. You know.
I feel like it's
Do you want me to
kind
use
of-
slang though? Or do you understand? what it is?
No,
Okay.
no.
I was trying to
It's
keep it.
okay.
I was trying to keep it clean and
Mario, I just
I was trying to keep
wanna
it clean
know-
and scientific. Okay.
Clean and
How do
scientific.
you know that they get that out of the interaction?
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I've seen it. I've
You've
walked in on it a few
seen
times.
it.
I've walked in on it a few times in the safe house bathroom.
Oh my
I
god.
almost killed a girl with the door once. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that night actually.
Yeah, I
Kind of
apologized
excited
to her
to
like an
witness
idiot,
it.
and I'm like, wait a minute, what am I sorry for? We do in the men's room.
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah.
god.
It's a
Oh, yeah.
different time now, Mario. Like, if we want to do that, we want to do that. Like, we don't need you to like buy. We got money. You don't need to buy us a drink. We're into you. We're into you. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but I'm old school,
Yeah,
I
but
guess.
then they still get something out of it, and because you see the girl not fully interested, and then still goes and does that.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Also,
It-
she's not into it. But
no,
she
no,
does
no.
it.
I'm just saying that she's into it, but like the guy can't even spend $7.50 on a drink while he's getting, sexual favors out of the girl in the parking lot.
You know what that
Right.
means is that girl hasn't seen enough. She hasn't been through it enough. Because
Clearly.
if
Clearly.
she's accepting that, like, oh, he's not buying me a drink, but yeah, let's do it. Like, come on.
Have you ever
No,
seen
at
a girl?
least buy me a drink, you know?
Thank you.
At least. Have you ever
I
seen a
guess.
girl what?
Have you ever seen a girl buy a guy a drink?
Yeah,
I've done it.
yeah.
Have you?
Yes.
I haven't done that.
Did
Yeah.
you,
I will.
Just kidding. You don't have to answer.
I won't. No.
But,
No, I've dated some people who relied on me for money. So,
That's a little different though. If you did.
sugar
So-
mama favor.
You a
kind
sugar
of thing.
mama? Huh? I never saw you as a sugar mama. I bet you make a good sugar mama.
I,
She's an
I
ex-sugar
didn't
mama.
intend to be.
Oh yeah.
I just dated a guy who couldn't hold a job.
How did
I've
it
been
make
there
you feel?
too. Yeah.
Horrible. I mean, like, yeah,
Yeah.
I feel great. Like, I'm superior, but no, I don't want that.
No.
Are you kidding?
So you don't want to be a sugar mama, but you also don't want somebody to take care of you neither.
I just want to be independent.
You want to be independent, okay? You don't ever meet a
I
guy
think
that will take care of you.
I would allow them to take care of me, but it takes more than one.
Well,
drink.
clearly, yes.
You know.
But you gotta start somewhere though in life.
Right.
You know.
No, I know.
It usually starts with a drink.
See, I told you. I have issues. I need help.
That's not issues. It's just, it's called preferences, I think. Is that what that's
So
called?
you just want everything to be 50-50 in the beginning.
Right. Yeah, in the beginning at least. And then we'll figure it out from there. If you're the breadwinner, then, like, you can pay for 60% and I'll pay for 40, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know.
I get it.
That's just how I am. I've always been independent, wanted to pay for my own stuff, and
There's
I feel like
there's
also, too,
independence.
I have a hard time letting people pay for me and do things for me.
In the beginning too, if someone's trying to buy everything for you, it almost feels like
You
then
don't
you
think I
owe them
can.
something, or
Right.
they're gonna expect something in return, and it's just like I'd rather just pay for my own.
I
and
can
not
see
owe
that.
you anything.
Right.
I
You know
can
what
see
I mean?
that,
Right,
but
exactly.
sometimes it's not about that. Sometimes the guy just wants to be respectful.
How do you
Right.
know the difference?
No, because that's
Well,
old
that's-
school.
that's old
That's
school.
old school. That's how it
Mm-hmm.
was. And
I'm
that's
old
how,
school. That's how I am.
honestly, honestly,
school
I
I'm
wish
old.
it was still like that, but nowadays
should
it's
be.
like
It's not.
That's what I mean. Because
What am
it's
I setting
accepted as
myself
the new
up
normal.
for?
just me as a 24-year-old Mario, I'm used to being 50-50, or I'm paying for most of it and they're not paying for anything, you know? It's not what it used to be.
And you're okay with that?
No, not fully.
I hope Megan lets me quit my job one day.
Do you think Megan's gonna be the
Dude,
sugar mama?
She might. You never know.
Listen, I've seen the tears, buddy. All right.
She's gonna be a headmaster one day.
She can. I could be a stay-at-home dog dad.
She cannot be your sugar. She's uneducated. She can't be your sugar mama.
She could break 6 figures depending on how she plays it.
She probably could.
Cool, if she was though. I mean, I'd enjoy it. That's me personally. But
I could see you being a stay-at-home dog dad
thank you.
all day.
It's very fitting.
Yeah.
Your dog's so cute.
Thank you. I try.
I try, as if
I
you
didn't
bird
try.
them.
That was that. No. Great story. The when we went to go pick out the dogs, it was in Mass, like almost near Boston. Took a little while to get there. So she was. I don't know if it was accurate or not, but I think she was supposed to go with her mom or something like
Okay.
that to go look, and then her mom couldn't, or maybe she was just gonna go. She was gonna go with somebody. Maybe it was me. I can't remember right now. But all I know is I was in bed. I hear her with her mom on the phone and stuff. She can't go, so it's back to me, and I'm like, I don't know. I have to work soon, and then.
Is what it is.
And then she's like, all right, I'm gonna she's on the phone with her mom. She's like, I'm gonna send you my location in case like I get like kidnapped or something.
Right.
And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, fine, I'll go. And she's like, what? And I'm like, no, I'll go. Come on, let's just like we gotta make it quick though, cause I have work. It was like a Monday. It's like 3 or 3:30. Like,
And
gotta
you have
make
to
it
get
fast.
in there for 4.
Yeah. So, we drive. We go. However long it is. I'm like, let's just like. Make the choice, but like let's make it quick because I gotta go. Like it's like a 45-minute drive back. I need to be at work. Still have to shower and stuff. I just roll out of bed and just start driving. Like we were going. And then we get there. She sees the dog. She's like, "Oh my god, this is the one." I'm like, "Okay, cool." Like yeah. Well, it looks great. Talking to the guy, I'm like, "All right, I'm like reminder, just we need to go." Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. Whatever. Sitting, talking, filling paperwork, whatever, and then all of a sudden, she just like looks over at him and she goes, "Hey, you have any like training tips for the dog?" Like,
God.
mind you, we were just picking the dog. We couldn't take the dog yet.
Right.
The dog was too young. Like we had like another
Right.
like
You were just
month
figuring
or two.
out which one you wanted.
Just taking the picture, picking it out. No. 20 minutes the guy talks. I swear to God, we can't cut him off. She looks like she was winding up for another question. Cut it off. I'm like, we need to leave. I'm flying like 90 down the highway to get back here.
I remember that day.
It was aggressive, dude. I was so tired afterwards, but it's great. It's great.
Well, we're getting ready to lock. We're getting ready to lock it up here. So we got one last round of questions for the girls. Now,
Okay.
here's we're gonna go with
Hit
this.
us with it. What do you got?
So we already talked about the turn-ons and turn-offs of
the bar.
Of being
the
a
bar,
Of the bar.
of the gentlemen callers that would approach you sexually.
Right.
There it is.
There it is. What is one of the moves a guy could make to help get you to want him at a bar? I'm not just saying, hey, showing up, saying, hey, how you doing, and start talking. Like, what's another move outside the box? Are you into like dancers? Are you into like gymnastics? There's a lot of male gymnasts out there. I mean, are you into like bull riders? Mechanical bull riders. I mean, what's
Maybe you're into other bartenders. Like, I don't know. What do you
do you
got?
have a fetish for other bartenders and other bars?
No, I think just mainly good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
If they start something up with me and want to talk to me,
Okay.
then I'll be
Conversation.
interested and
Okay.
keep talking,
Okay.
But if you look like you don't want to talk to me, I'm not going to bother you. I'm just going to be like, okay, what do you need,
Okay.
If you look like you want to talk to me and you're genuinely interested in the conversation, then I'm interested as well. One, because I have to be, but
Yeah.
two, if it's a good conversation, then I will be interested.
Okay. Emily?
You got me with the dancing. Like,
Yeah,
I like
you-
that.
yeah, you're a dancer.
And
You got
yes.
moves.
Knew that.
I remember the old days. You used to dance all the
Oh,
time in the
you-
trap.
you-
Me and
Jordan?
Jordan
Oh,
would get
Jordan,
down,
you were
like,
amazing. You were like choreographed
Yeah.
without even knowing the moves together. You just did it.
You guys just synced
Oh,
up.
you guys
That's
are great.
the thing. If you
Ah.
can sync up with me, if we both vibe and you can dance, and you just, because I feel like if you can dance, like, and you don't care about anyone's
So
thinking or
even
looking,
if what if they're a clunky dancer, or if they have like weird moves that are funny?
all right.
Because I can dance, but not good. But I only have a few moves that I do well.
Like that.
I'm old
Like
school.
what, Mario?
Well,
Honestly,
no,
I want to
no.
know what are you
When-
pulling out right now?
No, back in the old days when I was hanging out in the clubs, it was different for me
Deal the
because
cards.
You put on like
Yes.
a
I used to deal the
like-
cards a lot,
Deal the
but
cards,
I was
something
dealing.
more,
I did the lawnmower and dealing the cards, but like in the old days, I was more of like a volume type of lady guy. In other words, like, I want to get a bunch of 10s, but I get a bunch of 5s around me.
That's
So
fine.
I'd have like 4 or 5. I got 20s around me, and like I'd be in the middle, and I had like 2 girls either side of me, just basically dry humping, like just like motorboat and dry humping at the same time.
Oh,
Those are my
God.
moves. I can't dance.
That's
but
all
like,
you need.
Yeah, it worked. It worked.
worked.
Like out of the 4, one of them loved me. I don't know, like it just worked. But like, if a guy tries to dance and like he makes you laugh, does that help, or is it like, oh my god, this guy's an idiot?
No, it helps. So you like that guy in Hitch? He's just like
Yeah.
The, like,
I'm not that
the
guy.
Q-tip, like
I'm not him. No.
Jesus.
I don't know. It has to be actually funny though, not like, oh my god, that's corny, but it's
Yeah,
kind of cute.
usually
Like,
it's embarrassing.
it's just-
Usually it's embarrassing.
I like guys that can dance.
If
We
they
could
can,
talk-
if
we
they
could-
can,
We could not talk the whole night, and if we can dance together really well, I'm calling you.
Really?
Oh,
There
Yeah.
it is. There it is.
And then after that, if I'm like I can't sit here and talk to you, then that's it. But like the dancing, definitely 100%.
yeah, that's foot in the door.
Mhm.
Foot in
I
the door.
agree with
Are you a
that
big
too. I
fishing
like to
rod kind of
dance.
girl? Like if we got just a fishing pole, it doesn't really win.
You like the fishing rod?
No.
What's
No,
the
I'm more
fishing
like a
rod
lasso
batter?
girl.
A lasso
Oh,
girl.
yeah.
You know what? I was gonna say that.
Lasso
She's
man.
definitely a lasso girl. I knew that.
I went right to it. You gave up on the fishing rod. You knew it was the last.
I never liked the fishing rod
Absolutely.
anyway. I always mess with the fishing rod. Like,
No,
I never
that's
could do
just-
it right.
That's
not
just
good at
not
fishing,
cute.
man.
I'm not a good
It's
fisher.
just not cute.
Really?
I haven't
It's not a
tried
cute
lasso
move.
game, so
Okay.
It doesn't count.
The lasso's better. It's more sexy.
Oh,
She's not wrong.
Right?
you're
She's
Right?
not wrong. She's not wrong.
Like the fishing pole's like, oh, I'm goofy, but lasso's like kind of
So
sexy.
you want sexy, not goofy.
Like a
Is there,
combination
is there,
of
is there
two.
a goofy?
Yes.
Is there a goofy,
combination.
sexy combo that could work for you?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So for all your listeners out there, be sexy and goofy, you may have a half a chance. Just don't
Half
ask,
a chance with the bartenders.
Just
don't
don't
hit 'em
ask
up.
her out at the safe house on Saturday nights when we're working together.
Don't buy her a drink and then talk to her, and
But
then
I
buy her.
talk
Talk
to
to
her
her when
first.
she's not working.
For all your listeners out there,
there are steps to this shit, man. I'm telling you.
guys, if you listen to the girls, you might have a half a chance.
It's complex. It's very complex.
I'm confused myself.
I'm so sorry, Mario.
I
I'm fine. I'm, you know.
I need
but-
I don't have full blown answers because there is none. But
I just
you know.
wish there was a
Exactly.
video so we could see Mario dance right now. But
Right?
Feeling the
Can we
cards.
just add one
Did
in
you ever
at
see
the
my
end?
mechanical bull video?
No.
I never seen the mechanical
No,
bull video.
I
I'm
need-
so
I need to
bad. I
see
fell
it.
off the bull like in like 3 seconds.
See,
Oh,
you're out right
Mario.
away.
Well, in my defense, my genitals were pushed. My testicles got pushed together where they were on top of each other, and I just rolled off because I was in pain.
You
That
gotta
sounds
try
terrible.
again.
I'm gonna go back and do it again.
You gotta
Must
try
suck
it.
I'm gonna go
having
back and do it
testicles, I
again.
don't know. Sounds terrible.
I'm sure you could do better.
It was like a year ago too. It was my wife's birthday last year. I did it. Yeah, it was almost
You
a
gotta
year.
do it again. You gotta try
We're
it again.
gonna try to get the mechanical bull here at the safe house and
Yeah, let's get it here.
well,
Yeah.
the trap in the corner.
Put it in the cornhole.
We'll
I
get
want
in
to
the
do it in
corner.
October so we raise money for breast cancer awareness.
I think that'd be
I like that.
And we got to work that whole thing out. I'm supposed to have the meeting. I never did.
Well,
but we're
let's
gonna have the
it.
meeting.
That'd
Yeah.
be
We-
awesome.
that would be perfect.
Yeah.
I would love that.
But anyway, so we're going to thank the lovely Emily Branch and Amanda Lyman for joining us on Late Night Sauce. Feel free to check out the TikTok Late Night Sauce Tap That Glass Tonight TikTok page that we have. And, you know. Huh?
Repost and like the
I always forget
videos.
we have one.
I have a TikTok. I've been
My
posting
bad,
videos
man.
for weeks.
I've been reposting them on my Instagram.
Sometimes I feel like you know nothing about me.
I know enough.
Seriously, like what? Yeah, we have a
Follow 'em on
TikTok video.
It's good.
I just
Follow
I
Tap
forget.
That Glass Tonight on TikTok.
Thank you,
Is
thank
that
you.
the username?
I think so. I don't
Yes.
know. You set it up.
No, it
I didn't
is.
fucking set it up.
It
I'm
is.
No, it
Maybe
is
was
Tap
Justin-
That
maybe
Glass.
Justin
Tap
set
That
it up.
Glass Tonight.
Just anyway.
Instagram and TikTok, same thing.
And don't feel free to see us at the Safe House on Friday and Saturday nights down here. We have, I don't want to start any rumors, but Fried Oreo Fridays are coming back. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's
They
coming
will
back.
be.
That's real
It's
life.
coming back, real life.
Justin.
And
Man
Saturday
the fire
nights
later.
we're planning on doing.
We're working on it. I don't want to. I'm gonna get the ideas going. We're doing
We're thinking about it.
dessert nachos.
Dessert nachos. Saturday
Ooh.
nights.
10 to midnight. 10 to
Mario and
midnight.
Amanda.
You're gonna use the Stacy's cinnamon sugar pita chips for that? I feel like that'd be a good move.
We're trying to get some cannoli ones instead, but we're
Ooh.
working on
Cannoli
it.
chip-
We're
cannoli
working
chip
on it.
Yeah.
is fire.
It's
That'd be
you
good.
know what? I'm not gonna be able to do any research on this till next week, but we're gonna hopefully have it ready for the 23rd
Dude,
of September.
Not the what?
23rd of September.
As a Saturday.
We're gonna
Yeah,
figure it
yeah,
out.
Yeah, yeah.
Because
We're
your
gonna
birthday is
figure
the
it out.
22nd.
It's
'Cause
Friday.
I actually remember your birthday. Yes, I do know your birthday.
Whoa, what's?
I better
know
be
what that means.
invited.
Never mind. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man.
Anyway, thank you for
forget
listening to Late Night
My
Sauce
bad.
tonight, guys, and feel free to share our link with your fellow friends, and we'll see you next time.
I said I was sorry.
I'm not
next
upset
time.
with you.
I mean, well, like
You forgot my
brought it up
birthday.
on
It's
the
okay. No, I
podcast.
didn't
That's
bring it
fine.
up. I just said I remembered your birthday.
You just brought it up.
I didn't bring it up.
You said because I remembered your birthday.
remember
'cause
your
I remember
birthday.
your birthday.
But you
That's
didn't
what
remember.
said.
That's passive aggressive, Mario.
It's
Really.
very.
I'm not upset. I'm 48. I don't care about my birthday anyway. But you know, I thought Noah would say something. That's
Yeah,
all.
the only time I hear about your birthday is like you
The
know
day
like
after?
Afterwards.
like, either the day after or you hear it 3/4 through the shift and you're like hey you're like look at this text and I'm like what's that and he's like oh it's my birthday.
I was
I'm
trying
like,
to.
You're mad at Gooby, too.
I was really mad at Gooby. I still am.
and then you go.
I didn't know
so-
it was your birthday.
I didn't tell nobody.